If you're dealing with doubt and you're a business owner, I'll have to say that you are not alone. There's more than one time in a day or an hour that I question myself, but I'm like, okay, am I doing the right thing? Is this going to work out? Like, what if it doesn't? Like, all these things can go on in your head, and it doesn't take long for things to really spiral out of control. So I totally get it. But when you are a business owner, you have to think about the bigger reason of why you're doing things. That might be your family, it might be your friends, or your faith, something like that. But you've always heard it, like, figure out your why and all that stuff. But I have to say that whenever I am in a spiral, I really don't like to hear that advice, figure out your why. So if you are in a spiral, it's probably not the best time to be like, let me figure out my why, because you're probably going to be like, I have no reason to continue doing this. This is painful. I would rather just stop. And you may be nodding your head like, yes, I've dealt with this more than one or two times. And if you have, like, that's okay. Give yourself a little bit of a break. But whenever you're having like a high moment, like, that's when you want to go and figure out your why. Because if you are doubting yourself in that moment, you probably haven't really solidified and continue to grow that why. You might have already had you might have done a lot of things, had a lot of success, and be thinking, and I've done this, I've thought this too, so this is why I'm thinking you might be thinking this. You might have thought, like, I'm doing way better than this person or that person that I admire. Why am I going to continue to put myself through this torture of going to the next level in business or going to the next level in life? It's really easy to, man, why me? This is happening, that's happening, and just really get into a tizzy about how life is really just trying to knock you down. And then you're dealing with the doubt of like, can I do it? Maybe this isn't even what I'm supposed to do. Like, all of these things might come in your head and try to just continue to make you doubt yourself and to stop your business. I mean, there are so many business owners that get started, especially like in the online space. Maybe you started a blog or something, and how many blog posts do you have up? Maybe 5, and you're like, I'm not a millionaire yet, like, I'm gonna stop doing it. Or say you're in real estate, you might be in real estate and you're 6 months in, 12 months in, and you haven't gotten your first deal, and you're thinking, this is so hard, why am I doing this? You see everyone else, like a couple people maybe that are like going way faster than you, and it feels like everyone else is doing so much better. Everyone else is making 10 times more money than you, and then it just causes you to do this doubt cycle all over again. And here we go again. And then you pull yourself up out of it, or someone else has to pull you up out of it. Whatever it is, you probably are thinking right now, yeah, I know that exact cycle that I go in. Like, I'm aware of it myself. But the thing is the problem happens whenever you are not aware of it. Whenever you're like, I don't have any cycles, then you're the one I'm worried about. So you might want to take a hot second and ask somebody around you, hey, do you notice any spirally cycles that you might see me going through? Because I can guarantee you, those close to you will probably have a little bit of information on what's happening whenever you have a really hard time and you start doubting yourself. So, I mean, what's the solution? Like, what's the solution to self-doubt? Like, you're probably thinking, great, yeah, now I've identified that I have self-doubt and these limiting thoughts and all this craziness going on in my head. Now what do I do? What do I do with it? Well, for me, like, I'm very grateful and fortunate to have my husband. We've been married for 15 years, and we help each other sometimes. However, sometimes we get in the same spiral and it is not good, very bad. And then I'm like, whew, I shouldn't have brought him in this spiral with me. He did not pull me out. He's going with me. So it's helpful to have multiple people. You might know, okay, like, this friend, they're really good at showing me the logical side of things. This friend, they're really good at helping me see, okay, I need to take this step, I need to do that. And it might not be a friend. It might actually be a coach. You might have to hire someone or multiple people. Like I have coaches for life. I have coaches for money. I have coaches for our various businesses, and some of them are paid and some of them are people that I work with. So it's really interesting and cool to see how you can just like figure out ways to get really awesome people to help you if you're willing to put in and do the work. So you can't doubt yourself if you're gonna go and meet all these people, because they want to know that you're going to take action. You're not going to be like, oh, well, I want to do this, but then tomorrow I'm not going to do anything that I said I was going to do because I'm too busy doubting myself and questioning every decision. So my best piece of advice to you is just look at, say you have a decision right now, do A or do B, and you can't see a clear, better option. Just pick one. Pick one. Pick one. Any one. B. There you go. Take B. Option B. Sometimes we just need a little help saying whatever. This YouTube video, there you go. Option B. That's the one you should take. And just get going. Get started. It's so much easier. What is that saying about you can steer a ship that's moving, but it's really hard, or it's a car? I don't know. Either way, the point is get going, get moving. Stop letting the doubt stop you. It's like, doubt all you need to, doubt all you want. Maybe you can't stop it. It's going crazy. It's going haywire. That's okay. But don't let it stop you. Those things still come in like all the time. Like I said earlier, doubt comes in, all this craziness. And even now I'm like, oh brother, what the heck? Why is anybody going to be watching this video about doubt as a business owner? They're probably so busy out there making money. I don't care. I'm putting it up. If you're still here, thank you for continuing to watch. Hit a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and I'm going to continue to share things along my journey that I've used to overcome self-doubt and my past and all these things that come in my head to keep me from getting to where I know that I need to go for myself, for my family, and for anybody that might be watching, so that they know that they can do it too. So stop doubting yourself, or at least stop letting the doubt keep you from doing what you need to do. And yeah, super excited that you've been here to hang out with me. If you are still wanting to hang out a little bit longer, you can watch one of the videos that just popped up, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments as well. So have a great day. Bye, y'all.